I would like to talk about a website which might be useful if you're generating AI art, especially using Stable Diffusion, which is the engine that is used by NStill, which is a website that I dealt with in a previous video, and it's also used by Midjourney and by several others. The website that I'm going to talk about is called Lexica. That's Lexica .art, A-R-T. So Lexica.art. And what it is a search engine for images made using Stable Diffusion. This is what the website looks like. You can just scroll and see what people have made if you want to, but you would probably, I think it scrolls indefinitely. I think it just keeps loading new pictures. It's not filtered to be suitable for work either, by the way, so there can be nudity if that's a problem, something to bear in mind. But if you're using the site, you probably wouldn't be browsing, you'd probably be searching for what other people have done. So let's say we want to look for pictures of Elven Knights. So we put Elven Knight and then click search or press enter, and it'll give us all these results, and we can scroll down and think, well, that's not really what I wanted. Let's say, okay, so it's only going to, I'm surprised there are so few. Perhaps people mostly say Elvish or something. But anyway, let's say that we, in scrolling down, we go, okay, this one here looks like the sort of thing that I was thinking of, and it'll give you the picture, which you can download as you would with any other picture that you get in your browser. It'll also give you the dimensions and the seed. It'll give you a link to where you can see the original, copy the URL, or copy the prompt. And this is probably the thing that you'll be using most. It gives you, as you can see, this person has not just put in Elven Knight, they put Gorgeous Armor, Elven Knight by Ilya Kuvshinov, Krenz Kushart, Greg Grotowski, trending on ArtStation. I assume those are names of artists that the person wanted to imitate. I haven't heard of those artists, but and so that might give you a guide in using your own prompts. Now, of course, you can download it and use it yourself. I think it's fair to say that the copyright status of AI generated art is pretty up in the air right now. I've heard conflicting things. Is this owned by the person who made it? Is this owned by the company that owns the site on which it was generated? Or is it free to use? Well, you can hear claims of all three of those. So if I was making a commercial type of product, I wouldn't use something that I found here. I would probably just try and use the same prompts. The other thing it gives you is other images that have the same prompts. So you might find something better. You can see the sort of range of results that you're likely to get. As with most AI, you won't sort of get exactly that. As you can see, they're all, there's a family resemblance, but they're all quite different, and you wouldn't say that this one was a rip-off of this one. So if you put that prompt into Midjourney or whatever you're using, you'll get something different enough that there won't be any problems. And that's how I'd do it if I was doing something commercial. If I was just looking for an avatar for a forum or something, that's probably a bit safer. But I'm not a lawyer. This isn't legal advice, and I think it's fair to say that they haven't really settled on the on the copyright status of this kind of art. let's do one more example. Let's say Frank Frazetta. Let's see if anyone's done something using the style of Frank Frazetta. Okay. As again, not necessarily suitable for work. I wouldn't say these were necessarily terribly Frank Frazetta looking, but anyway. And so again, same thing. We might. Oh, I see. What this guy's used a series of different artists. Caspar David Friedrich is a famous German romantic painter. Frank Frazetta. He obviously wanted more of a classic painting than a sort of modern fantasy art look. And again, you have a list of results that use the same prompt. Usually there'll be lots because usually people will generate quite a few and then pick the one they like the best. And you can, make use of the prompt and or the picture as you wish. That website again, it's lexica.art, lexica.art. As of now, it seems to be completely free to use. So hopefully some of you will find that useful.